Hey guys, welcome back to Clownfish TV. This is Kneon. I am here with Geeky Sparkles.
Hello.
She's back.
I am.
She is back.
I'm here.
We're going to talk about GameStop stock.
Yeah, this is weird.
This is crazy. I don't know if you guys have been following this or not, but GameStop stock has been skyrocketing. It got so bad that they actually had to stop trading on it. And we're trying to figure out exactly what's going on here, and it does seem like it's, I don't know, a little bit of a trolling going on, but they're blaming Elon Musk and Reddit for GameStop going through the roof.
Well,
so
I can blame Reddit for a lot of things.
I blame Reddit for a lot of things, but we're going to talk a little bit about that. Look at some of these headlines from this GameStop stock debacle. Now, we do buy stock. I did not buy any GameStop stock. I think long term the company is not looking too good.
No, I think people are they're saying they think people are going to lose a lot of money when it does drop.
It comes down to day trading, as I understand it. Day trading is a very dicey, like, you have to be there to buy and sell, like, constantly. You can't just buy something, let it ride a couple days or whatever. You gotta. It's a tough thing to do.
No thanks.
Not my thing. I'd rather just park my money for a while and let it do its thing. But anyway, we're going to talk about that before we get into it. Please subscribe for more pop culture news, views, and rants, guys. We're over 173,000.
Woo!
We should be at 174 by tomorrow, I think.
Really?
Yeah, we're getting really close.
Jeez.
So, thank you for the support. Thank you for subscribing, for independent opinions, and views here. And yeah, this is coming from the street. I mean, look at these headlines. GameStop jumps more than 100%, even as hedge funds cover short bets. Scrutiny of rally intensifies. This is from this morning. We've got Massachusetts regulator says GameStop speculation is a danger to whole market as TD Ameritrade restricts trading on it. This just happened about an hour ago.
Yeah, I'm trying to understand what the heck happened.
Well, we're going to talk about it. I love this one, though, from the Washington Post. Opinion. The GameStop folly isn't just a get-rich-quick scheme. It's a tale of inequality.
Oh, for heaven's sake.
Inequality.
Well, anybody could equally have gone out and bought stocks.
No, because only privileged people can buy stock.
Right, okay.
Only privileged
Literally
people.
anybody can. It's set up in such a way now that, just with a few dollars, there's a lot of things that don't even have fees. Or they make, you could start working on it. That's not really true.
You can, we can talk a little bit about that too, because, if you want to invest, it's easier now than it's ever been to actually invest in the stock market. You can get an app like, I use Stash. I like Stash quite a bit. And you can invest small increments of money, a buck here, $5 there. You don't have to dump thousands of dollars into the market. So you can start investing now. I would. GameStop is a bubble in its purest form.
Yeah, but the next sentence, though.
It's tempting to see GameStop soaring stock as merely the result of clownish behavior in a chat room. That would be a mistake.
No, this is weird because GameStop. Okay, let's refresh your memory. GameStop has not been exactly doing very well.
No.
Which is kind of weird this happened. Yeah, I kind of have to wonder in the back of my mind if there's some shenanigans. But they weren't doing well. They, before the pandemic, they were trying to find ways to stay open and get themselves classified as essential because they weren't doing well. They've made headlines in the last couple of years, not always for good things.
Mostly for bad things.
Mostly for bad things. This is just really weird.
Yeah, and they're blaming Elon Musk for it. So
according to Wall Street, that journal, it's just, it's a good thing and don't blame the clowns.
Don't blame us. It's not our fault.
Well, we're not the clowns.
I thought it said clownfish.
No, it didn't.
I thought it did.
Why would you? Why aren't you? You're so vain. I bet you think this article's about you.
I thought it was like it's tempting to see GameStop.
So vain.
GameStop soaring stock is merely the result of clownfish TV behavior.
No, clownish.
No.
Stop being arrogant. Do it.
Anyway,
we're not that important.
So this is coming from a Money Talks marker, Medium post or whatever. This gives you a basic idea of what's been going on.
Good, because I sure as hell have no idea.
Okay, we're gonna find out what's going on. GameStop is a struggling, kind of boring mid-sized retailer stuck in a legacy business selling physical video games, but it's also pretty much the only company anyone on Wall Street is talking about right now.
That's what's so weird.
In a matter of hours, Monday morning, it rose 160% to $159. Now it's at like $300 and some dollars.
I think that's something they said. It's like something ridiculous.
Yeah, so it's insane. It's not the rise, impressive as it's been, that has everyone fascinated. Instead, it's what's fueling the rise, concentrated buying by thousands upon thousands of small individual investors who are using sites like Reddit and Robinhood to drive up what are now being called meme stocks.
Okay, when you hear about memes and the meme economy, when my kids joke about the meme economy, they didn't actually mean there was a meme economy. Some people took that literally. So
GameStop is the best known of these meme stocks simply because its gains have become so outrageous. It was preceded last year by Hertz and Kodak, which, despite having struggling businesses, saw their stock prices soar. And now stocks like AMC, yeah, I've heard they're doing it to AMC too, because AMC is going to file for bankruptcy.
Well, no,
soon.
They got themselves pulled out.
Oh, they did get pulled? Okay.
I said that to you.
They're not doing very well. People were thinking that they're going to get bought out here pretty soon.
Oh my gosh, you know what the next
Nokia and BlackBerry.
The next big thing is going to be? Clownfish TV. No, sorry.
Hey, we're restructuring, but we're not going public. So, but maybe we should.
I don't know.
Maybe we should go public.
I don't know.
Man, wouldn't you like to be like the CCO of a major corporation?
I don't like the name CCO.
That's
I want to be
Chief
called,
Creative
I know.
Officer.
I want to be called like Chief Executive Bitch or something like that, or like
Chief Executive
Queen
Bitch.
Empress Executive.
I was gonna call you Princess Kickass.
Oh no, I like that. That's what I want to be called.
PKA.
Princess Kickass. That sounds
Geeky
great.
Sparkles. PKA.
You know, my new favorite thing right now is they had a trailer for Raya and the Last Dragon, and the one guy in it says, "I want to join." When he goes, "I want to join this something band of ass kickery" or something like that, and I'm like, I like that. That's my new thing. I want to join the band of ass kickery or the fellowship. I want to join the fellowship of ass kickery.
The Fellowship of Ass Kickery.
So join Princess Kickass in the Fellowship of Ass Kickery.
It's better than Fat Princess with the cake, fistful of cake.
I like
Princess
cake.
Kick-Ass. I do. I know you like.
I look
cake.
like I like cake, but I like Princess Kickass better. It's like Fat Princess.
Fat Princess is offensive. That princess was awesome. That was an awesome game. Anyway, the street, GameStop, Robinhood, and Reddit are a lethal combination. It's probably going to get worse. Robinhood traders fueled by Reddit message boards
can't even.
are engaging in extremely risky behavior. It's probably going to end up badly.
You know what I'm waiting for? I'm waiting for Lucasfilm and the High Republic to somehow try to game Reddit to get them to drive up their stocks.
They're doing a great job gaming Reddit by banning everybody who disagrees with them. If it wasn't bad enough before, when U.S. stocks were hitting all-time highs just a few months ago after the worst economic crash since the Depression, the stocks were like through the roof. It's gotten worse today. Forget for a moment that investors have pushed the P/E ratio on the S&P 500 up to 30. Forget that the federal debt is about to hit 30 trillion. Forget that the Fed has rates at 0%. We've got the loosest policy conditions of recent memory. Forget that because GameStop.
No, it's weird.
We're reaching the point of outright market manipulation and conspiracy theory peddling.
It is. It's weird.
Conspiracy theory peddling being fueled by small yet highly aggressive traders hanging out on Reddit and Robinhood. GameStop mania. GameStop. GME has been the poster child of this mania, but it's been carrying over to other stocks: AMC, BlackBerry, and Etsy. Because Elon Musk said he liked Etsy.
I like Etsy too. I have a store on there. It's not open right now. My mom has a store on there that is open right now, and you can check it out at Holly Hill Shop. One word. But I like Etsy quite a bit because I buy stuff off there a lot because I like to support local artists and artists.
Yeah.
So I do.
Etsy's okay. Their prices have gone through the roof though.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
It's gonna get higher because Elon Musk likes them.
Yeah.
So Elon Musk is pumping a Reddit board where millions of speculative investors hang out. This is a group that not only likes to focus on stocks with low share prices and questionable financial health like GameStop, but those with heavy short positions. They pile in, pump them up, hope for a short squeeze and make their money. And they don't even have to buy the stock. They buy options on the stock using an initial investment.
What they're doing is they're trying to generate fake buzz to get so they can buy stock cheap, generate fake buzz, and then unload it for a lot of money.
Basically, yeah.
Is that what you're telling me?
Yes.
Okay.
So 4chan found a Bloomberg terminal, yeesh. But these folks followed Musk's lead and this happened. Their plan worked and they drove up the stock price. It's turned incredibly volatile in the process. The main target here seems to be short sellers. Redditors that's not me. I'm not sure. I basically just park my money. Redditors are grouping up, deciding to pile into a heavily shorted stock and driving the price up.
Okay, so the problem here, I'm trying to understand this. The problem here is the fact that someone with notoriety could just make the comment like Elon Musk about I like Etsy, and that could just artificially inflate the stocks.
Yeah.
And so what's your answer to this? People can never speak of anything? I can never say I like Kias or anything like that, because if I do, it might accidentally drive up the stock. Well, it won't actually if it's me, but you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So what's to stop somebody like Elon Musk or somebody like him that has the leverage to go buy a bunch of something that's low, say they like it, just to see if they could drum it up and sell it?
Well, we should make it illegal for people of privilege like Elon Musk to tweet about stocks.
See, well, I mean, they're talking. No, you know what I'm saying though.
Yeah.
It's just like that's what they're saying. Like, that's what the issue is. It's like, and then what's gonna happen to GameStop when this crashes? Because this is gonna lead to a crash.
Oh yeah.
Definitely. So what happens to these companies then that are just being propped up?
Get your money, get the hell out.
When everybody, that's what's gonna happen. Everybody's gonna get their money and get the hell out, and then the stocks are gonna go.
GameStop's
Help me! Oh my God! What's gonna happen?
GameStop's gonna die anyway, so make some money off of it before it dies.
It's gonna be like on the floor buzzing like a fly dying, and its legs are crossing, uncrossing, and it's just like going in a circle.
Yeah,
that's what I'm afraid of. Is that they're gonna do these companies, and what's gonna happen is, especially a company like GameStop is not doing great, is when it plunges, it might take out a lot of jobs. And everything else, and a lot of companies with it.
Right, but
I mean, if I'm understanding this correctly,
this is short-term gains. So nothing but Elon Musk tweet. Apparently that's what caused this.
Seriously, wow!
It's a purely coordinated effort to manipulate the stock price and drive it higher, so a relatively small group of ultra risk takers can try to profit. The world of politics meets the world of investing.
Well, we know. Well, of course it is, because you have to put politics in literally everything.
But the shenanigans with GameStop is hardly the only wonky thing going on in the market. In fact, Elon Musk tweeted about Etsy. So we need to kick Elon Musk off of Twitter, because his alt-right Yahtzees are messing with the American stock market, and that's the people's stock market.
All I keep thinking of is Trading Places. That's all I keep thinking about when I hear this. It's like, this is nothing new. Have you seen Trading Places?
But we could turn it into Brewster's Millions. We can make a lot of money and just give it away.
That's right. I'm thinking of as Trading Places, and it's like, we want to know what the frost did to the oranges, I mean, that's kind of like, that's what this reminds me of.
While GameStop is still seeing a lot of trading activity, the Robinhood Reddit group seems to have found its new target, AMC.
Well, AMC announced that they were going to avoid bankruptcy. Just like they were. So basically, what they're doing is looking who's in the news.
Yeah, who's failing?
Trying to latch on to that as soon as it's in the news, so they can buy it cheap, and then when the stocks start increasing because it's in the news, they can hurry up and sell it off.
Yeah.
So it sounds like what they're doing is they're just basically trying to see what the next company that's not doing great that has an announcement does.
Yeah, and so now I'm waiting for regulation.
But there's nothing wrong with doing that.
Technically, no.
I mean, they didn't do anything wrong, and anybody can do that. So it's not like a exclusionary practice.
We're gonna get there. It most certainly is.
It might be a shitty practice, but it's not an exclusionary one.
These manias are unsustainable. No shit. It's not sustainable. That's why I have not invested in any of these companies. It's probably going to get worse. Not only has this behavior resulted in widely speculative trading activity and complete fundamental disconnect, it's created people like these two. A sneak peek at one of our top secret trading strategies. This is the pair that claim they live entirely off their day trading.
Some people do that, don't they?
Yeah, this is the thing. I haven't heard about day trading in like 20 years.
It is weird. You used to hear about it a lot more.
So
penny stocks.
Yeah, penny stocks were a thing.
Remember when penny candy was a thing too, and now penny candy's $1.
Oh God. A lot of the comic book publishers out there, I know some comic book publishers out there were accused of having like penny stock scams. I think it was Red Giant was one of them. That they were
I remember the Red Giant thing. That's a whole other story.
Red Giant debacle. But
yeah, I wasn't hyped about the Red Giant debacle.
There's a guy I knew that did day trading back in the 90s, and you know what he traded? .coms. And you know what happened not long after that?
It went out, and he had
poof. Well, he made his money, but yeah, the whole thing just went poof. So they created a TikTok video that garnered about 2 million views in which they succinctly described their strategy. I see a stock going up and I just buy it. And I just watch until it stops going up and then I sell it. And I do it over and over.
Yeah, but that's okay. I mean, that's kind of the point of stock market,
That's kind of
honestly.
the point.
That's kind of the point. So their number one strategy is you see stocks going up and you buy it and then you sell it. And that's kind of the entire point of the stock market.
And then he kept on giving people financial advice like this, and people who didn't like it should go suck a butt. Just the kind of people you want to be taking investment advice from. Hey, don't look at, like I said, I park the money. I take the money, I put it in the account, and I look at the long term. I don't do this shit.
Wait, the brain trust is suggested that you see stock going up and you buy it, and then watch until it stops going up and sell it. It tells people who doesn't like it to suck a butt.
Suck a butt. Suck a butt, everybody.
Suck a butt.
I'm like, I guess my thing is like, if you're getting financial advice from freaking TikTok,
And
you deserve to suck a butt. You should suck it and lick it.
financial advice. It's basically how the stock market works. Okay. Anyway, I'm just saying the problem isn't that you see stocks going up. Like if you hear AMC's got a deal and then the stocks are going up, and you want to grab some stock and resell it before it comes back down again. That's normal. That's not the issue. The issue is when they're going out there and waiting for someone to make a comment, like a tweet, that's to artificially inflate something, to ridiculous levels, that when it crashes, it's going to probably cause a lot of damage. That's where I think, and then to the place where they stop trading on it because they're so worried about it being not legit. There's a difference, you know?
You know what's going to happen.
Or if you're somebody who knows what's going to happen before it happens because you have insider information, insider trading, that's a problem.
Well, then you go to jail like Martha Stewart.
But that's because, she goes to jail, but people that are, do it all the time and they don't go to jail.
Well, you can suck a butt in jail. Just saying. They might suck your butt in jail. There might be a lot of sucking going on in jail. It depends on where you go. So, yeah, they're freaking out about this. No, I'm telling you what's going to happen now. There's going to be new laws. They're going to be like, oh my God, we can't have this. This is bad. But it's also for people of privilege. This is.
I'm trying to figure that one out. How is it for people of privilege?
Coming from the Washington
Post. Anybody could see Elon Musk, tweet.
Right.
Anybody could have taken that and gone and bought a few stocks. I mean, these aren't expensive stocks. We're talking like some of them were like really bad, like few dollars kind of stocks.
Oh, AMC was terrible.
Yeah, anybody could have gone and bought 10 of them even, and made some money. I mean,
could you see somebody though? What a payday for somebody who maybe worked at AMC for years.
I was going to buy AMC before as a joke when it was low. I was going to suggest
you did. I remember you said something about that.
You should listen to me.
But what if you got
buy Disney low too? Anyway.
Yeah. Well, we did. What if you got stock options as part of your compensation at AMC, and you're out of a job because the theaters are shut down? You're like, all I got is this can of beans and all this worthless AMC stock, and all of a sudden, hot damn, I can buy more beans because AMC is going up because I'm rich. Wouldn't that be a good story?
I would think so. You'd think, but no, it's about inequality.
It's about inequality.
I'm still trying to get my head around how the one person's stock advice was you buy stocks and when they stop going up, you sell them.
Yeah, okay. I wasn't wrong. Day trading, a miserable creation of the dot-com boom.
Right, yeah.
Again, I had a friend who did this back in the 90s, and he made his money, got out, but then the whole damn thing crashed.
All I keep thinking about is Wedding Singer. Wasn't that what her boyfriend was doing? He was a day trader or something?
That was like his job. I think. It's
something
been a long
like
time since I've seen that.
Here I am sitting here with just nothing but movie references, but
Yeah,
that's how I look at life.
Melvin Capital, investment firm known to be shorting GameStop, has been the subject of no small amount of ire on Wall Street bets. Yeah, they were involved in all this. It's all but a cliche to note that the wealthiest Americans have done quite well since the COVID-19 pandemic began. According to a report released Tuesday by the Institute for Policy Studies and Americans for Tax Fairness, the wealth of American billionaires has soared by nearly 40% since, I can't do that voice and read this, since mid-March 2020, but the economic prospects for almost everyone else remains less than promising. Well, you should look in Disney's direction. They're giving out, millions and millions of dollars in bonuses to their executives.
Again, but I think that's because they're trying to keep their executives in place, like you mentioned before. We'll talk about that in another video.
Oh, millennials disproportionately affected. This is particularly true.
They always say that. Millennials and Gen Z.
For millennials.
Gen Xers did. But they post significantly less in the way of assets as baby boomers and Gen Xers did.
Oh, bullshit.
Yeah, I agree with you. Bullshit.
Bullshit. Millennials pose, less in the way of assets like baby boomers, Gen X. No, millennials are getting paid $100,000 a year to tweet.
Right, and write articles. But then they live they live in apartments with like 10 other roommates because they live in a place that's too expensive. But they don't want to move out. They want to live in the city where they have all their fun things to do or whatever. I'm like, bullshit. I can tell you for a fact, we're Gen Xers. We almost lost our house a few years ago. My parents are boomers and they have retirement money they worked their ass off for, but that's not enough. I mean, prices keep going up and then the retirement stays the same. Bullshit.
Yeah, this is just everybody wants to point the finger at everybody else.
Do a day trading payoff of $23,000 student loan bill. That's an awfully low student loan bill this time. Now.
Yeah, right. They'd love to see what yours is.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's like, others talk of using stimulus checks to invest. Anger is never far from the surface. They have this game rigged for over 100 years now.
Stimulus checks to invest. Any of you could have done that. Wait. Stimulus checks. You only get a stimulus check. They understand this? If you make over a certain amount of money, you don't get one. Do they understand this?
No.
They're using their stimulus checks to invest, okay? But they're talking about how it's exclusionary because the rich people are using their stimulus checks. The rich people didn't get them.
No, rich people didn't get stimulus
You
checks.
had to make under a certain amount of money to get the stimulus checks. So if somebody's using their stimulus check to invest, then they didn't make much money and we're getting a stimulus check. I'm just like, really? This is what gets me. God. Okay. It has never been easier to save and invest money. And I understand times get tight. I understand you don't have. It affects everybody, not just millennials and Gen Z.
I get that. But you can, it used to be you would have to buy whole shares. Yeah, and sometimes that was out of reach for people because, $100, $200, $300 a share, whatever. That is not the case now. You can buy parts of a share. You can use an app like Stash. This isn't me shilling Stash.
No,
by the way.
we are. This is not supported by Stash. They do not finance this in any way. But it is a really good thing to use. You can even get like life insurance and stuff through Stash.
Yeah, it's a good app, and of course,
Our kids have Stash.
Yes, they do. The kids actually have stock. The kids have stock. They've had stock for the last couple of years now. I just drop it in every week. I don't really think about it. Same with ours. I've got it.
It doesn't have to be a whole lot either.
No, you can put a couple bucks a week. I'm not even talking like by a couple bucks. I'm not talking hundreds of dollars. I'm talking like $5 a week. It's better than nothing. I'm not trying to be a dick. Okay, I'm really not trying to be a dick. But you can save money. You can start. Something is better than nothing. Mm-hmm. And I wish I could go back in time to when I was in my early 20s and been like, hey, I know it seems like it's out of your reach or whatever, but just save up some money and just go buy a share here and go buy a share there. Now, because look at like even what Disney was way back then, compared to now. It's never, you want to start early, and I'm going to beat this into my kids. That's why they have stocks now. It's like, you have to start saving. And I understand you're tight. I get it. But a couple of bucks, it's like a coffee. Just don't get it. What?
You said, I understand you're tight. And all I kept thinking it was the one guy about the butt comment. Anyway. Sorry.
I understand you're tight, but maybe you sucked a butt. You can loosen it up a little bit. I don't know. I'm just saying. Now they're going back to Wall Street, Occupy. Remember what happened in 2008? The sweet bailouts. The GameStop.
Well, there were bailouts I don't think should have happened. I'm not gonna lie. Meanwhile, people lost their houses, and then no one gave them bailouts. They bailed out those people, and that was kind of crap. But they also knew if they didn't bail them out, the economy would tank, and that's a whole other story. But
so here we go. The GameStop follies, if it turns out, aren't just a simple get rich quick scheme. This is a cry for help combined with a way to even the score.
Quick scheme, not scream. Get rich quick scream. Oh my God, I want to get rich quick.
I said scheme. Did I
No,
say scheme?
you said scream.
It's a get rich quick scream. Oh my God, somebody's licking my butt. They're sucking my butt. Stop it. Don't suck my butt, please. If that doesn't tell us something about our age of inequality, I don't know what else does.
I can't.
Wait,
this is inequality. No, this isn't equality. This is like.
I'm mad because Elon Musk. This is stupid. I'm going to tell you the truth.
This is stupidity.
I'm going to tell you the truth. I mean, there are people who are good at this day trading thing. I think it's risky. I don't do it. I've never done it. I've been tempted to before, but I'm like, my luck, I would get busy doing something. I'd miss the window by like 5 minutes.
I do this all the time. Like, I'm going to go, I want to bid in this auction or something, but I'm going to go do an article. I'll remember. And then like 3 hours later, oh, crap, I forgot.
Yeah.
You know?
So, I mean, you have to kind of be committed to it if you're going to do that. I wouldn't recommend it. But I'm just telling you, just as a dad, start parking some money someplace you can do it, even if it's just a couple $100.
I want to know where the lines are drawn though, because like, well, watching stocks and buying and selling them as you see, that's normal. I mean, that's the thing, So, but where this is tricky is that they're
gaming it.
Yeah, they're gaming. They're artificially inflating them to ridiculous levels to see how far it'll go. It seems like, and I'm just like, but then the flip side of that is it wouldn't keep doing that if the market didn't go along with it, which is why they had to shut it down. But you know what I'm saying? It's weird. It's like a knife's edged walk type thing.
Yeah, I don't know what's gonna happen. I just know everybody's freaking out. So this is there's definitely gonna be a lot of blowback, I think, from this. Gonna watch though. We're just trying to figure out what the hell's going on. I am not buying any GameStop stock. If you want to risk it, go for it. That's up to you, but I'm not doing it.
I would have bought Etsy, but that's just because I liked Etsy. But
that's true. Well, actually, that's another advantage of Stash, by the way. And again, I'm not shilling for them. I will put a link if you want to check it out, I'll put a link in the description. But they actually have a debit card, and you use a debit card at different businesses, you actually get stock.
Oh, yeah.
Stock back. Instead of getting your cash back like you would with a regular credit card, you get stock back. So
you're getting stock for not doing anything instead of spending money you normally would anyway.
Yeah.
Now, granted, it's like
pennies.
Like
usually.
a little bit.
But sometimes they do actually they'll have like deals. Like I know they have certain companies they work with every month, like Spotify or Hulu or something like that you'll get like double, triple stock. So you might just paying your Netflix bill or something wind up getting a couple dollars in Netflix stock, when they have a deal like that. So it's not bad. I really recommend it for new investors because it's kind of like, just kind of set and forget, which works well. And if you don't miss the money, the money just comes out every week and you don't miss it. It's,
Right, and it doesn't have to be like a lot, like a few bucks even.
No.
So, whatever.
All right, so we got to wrap this one up.
Yep.
Okay, so please subscribe for more pop culture news, views, and rants, guys. We'll talk later.
Bye.